Hi, Alan Schimmel at DevOps.com, here at DevOps Enterprise Summit, and I'm happy to be joined by Lubos Parobek, VP of Product at Sauce. Have I messed that up?
No, it's perfect.
Okay. Lubos, DevOps Enterprise Summit has been just a whirlwind and a lot going on, but I know from Sauce Labs' point of view, the whole automated testing as helping part of DevOps has been a huge. They go kind of together hand in hand.
They do.
Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a key tenet of DevOps, of course, is frequent and small releases, along with pervasive automation. And Sauce Labs plays a key part in making sure that organizations can get small software releases out frequently, but still at high quality. We do that through providing a really scalable testing infrastructure. Specifically, we allow you to run your Selenium and Appium tests on our grid. In addition to that, we provide a real robust set of integrations with CI tools like Jenkins and Travis and Circle CI, for example, to make sure that we're a seamless part of that pipeline, that DevOps pipeline. And we also provide a rich set of test results and assets, like a full video of the test run, so that it's an easy way for people to collaborate across functions, so that Dev and QA and Ops can all, if there's a problem, look and have consistency about what that problem is through those assets. Yeah.
Sure. And now, I know we were talking off camera a little bit, and one of the common misconceptions around DevOps is specifically with QA and testing folks.
Yeah.
They feel almost job threatened or job security issues around it because of the idea of automating testing.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what you guys run into and what you're hearing about that.
Yeah, it's interesting because we at Sauce Labs, we have a wide variety of customers, and they're all at different parts of the journey, of the DevOps journey, and some are really early, and the ones that are in the early are definitely, I think, in the phase that you mentioned, which is they've been doing manual testing. That is just not fast enough to match with DevOps, right? DevOps, you need to be releasing, if not hourly, building and releasing to staging. You need to be doing that daily, and manual testing does not support that. So you've got these folks that need to be retrained, basically, to go from being manual QA people to being QE engineers that can actually write scripts in either Selenium or Appium, and we see them making that transition. So I do think that there's a transition being made, but we see our customers successfully making that transition. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you walk around the floor here at DevOps Enterprise, you hear so much buzz around these big companies, household name companies that are automating and doing DevOps and continuous delivery and so forth. And there seems to be almost a common evolutionary or a common path of their journey.
Absolutely.
Of which automated testing obviously is a big piece of that.
Yeah.
Again, comment on that, if you will, and
yeah, it's really interesting, and I see kind of the way we see that in our install base is how often customers can release their apps, so build, and then deploy either to staging or production. And we recently did a survey actually on this, and it was fascinating because we have customers that are literally doing this hourly. And I would say that they're kind of at the top of the pyramid in terms of really having their DevOps best practices down. But we have customers that are also only doing it like quarterly, and they've just begun the journey, right? And so, it's a variety of different levels, and as they get better at it, for sure, that release cadence increases. I was just talking to a customer that they build and they release to staging 27 times a day. And part of that kind of velocity is that you can actually begin to actually run your functional tests before code gets committed to master, or before a pull request gets committed to master, and that means the chances of breaking the build are much lower, which increases the entire team's productivity, because there's no longer developers that are kind of waiting to commit because the build is broken and they can't get their stuff checked in. So it's a continuum. It's fascinating to watch customers kind of make their way up.
Yeah.
I'd also say that one of the surprising things, Sauce, we have a lot of really big customers, enterprise, kind of Fortune 100 customers, and even within single customers, the maturity varies, where there's certain groups that are,
yeah, it's not homogenous.
Top
it's
and, yeah.
It's very segmented. It's, tiered.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, we're about out of time here, but I wanted to thank you very much, first of all, for sponsoring and exhibiting here at DevOps Enterprise Service Summit, and for coming in and talk to us. Continued success at Sauce Labs.
Great, my pleasure, Alan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Alan Schimmel for DevOps.com.